go. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to rock the discotheque. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49'ers. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they take him down right along the 30. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. He didn't get it by much, but he did get it. Tucks it in bottom right. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Forced out to his right. That's caught. Hits the Arizona rookie. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running back sent in motion. 1st down. Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And going play action. Young escapes the pocket. He shovels this one forward. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Again, it's Young. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
43.
That one's out and cut on the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Green. Smash. Red. Black shot. Cut.
4th down. Young throwing. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Young on 1st and 10. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Has it in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed to his running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Purdy on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Purdy on first down. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he stops cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun is Purdy. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Slide 2. Set, ready.
Here's Young to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection made with his back deep downfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
On the set.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Ready?
To the air, yet again. Young. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
A 2-yard gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Carlton Davis.
Intercepted. Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
To the left side, and reeled it. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this crosses the sideline inside the 10. So no turnover, and they got to feel fortunate to retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Things a little better for him after that last play. New set of downs from their 14. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 19. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. Panthers pick this one up. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. First down, Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense was flying around and making the play.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. No run, James. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Go to him again, and he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, punt. Slide through. 10, punt. Set, punt.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Young. That's Caught by down of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's caught by Wilson. He's out in the clear. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
17. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He fires one deep down the middle. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Now Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Playing with James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Receiver in motion going left. It's Young to throw here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On play action, here's Young. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. This is Legance working the left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set, ready. Connect, ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
On the ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Right. Let's go now.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Jair Brown. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd down, it's Young. Buying some time right. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Young working from the gun. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and goal.
Again, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Green jack. Black 40. Check.
Young on 3rd and goal. That one connects. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go.
To the air yet again. Young. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed off 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway, but he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Purdy throwing here on first. Oh, no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Hunt.
First down, Young. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. Hunt.
Young to throw it. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Young again. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense.
And he will will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Give left side to James. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. There's a give inside to James. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Black, set. 10 black, black shot, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Come on.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They run again with Hubbard. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hubbard hauls it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Okay.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers very close to an 11th win this season. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready.
Hubbard again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. So Hubbard departs with the injury. And they're bringing out Chuba Hubbard here to stabilize the backfield. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Here's a give to Hubbard. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but that no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, help a whole name means